Welcome to the Shoegaze and 93 channel, the channel that celebrates itself. And today, the 7th of March 2025, is the eve of International Women's Day, the 8th of March. But because I'm quite a busy boy tomorrow, I thought I would make the video today um, because I won't have time to do it tomorrow, I don't think. Um, So this is about women in shoegaze, and as we know, anyone who's been following the scene for any length of time will know that shoegaze is incredibly representative of females, um, which is a really great thing, and it's a real one of the highlights of the genre. Um, Not just in terms of inclusion, but in terms of making the sound beautiful and full. The higher frequencies providing that cut through with the wall of guitars, um, but also providing the beauty and smoothness that juxtaposes with the harsh guitar. And and Kevin Shields, there was even a quote from Kevin Shields of My Blue Valentine saying that he thought that there was about a 50-50 split between males and females in the genre, in the scene. And I think he was correct. So let's talk about the obvious ones. I mean, Belinda Butcher, um, what a lucky man Kevin Shields is. um, yeah, I mean, obviously when she joined the band in 1987, the band changed its sound completely. So I think Belinda had such an influence. I mean, yes, Kevin Shields was obviously coming up with his guitar innovations with the glide guitar and the experimentation with effects, but Belinda, just the inclusion of Belinda, um, was a key moment because suddenly you had this female voice, and they learnt a way to they found a way to incorporate it in a noisy guitar environment to create this sort of this genre where you've got the macho aggression of the guitar, but the angelic beauty of the female voice, um, just gliding along with it, and that whole contrast is just incredible, really, and yeah, and Debbie Googe, you know, on bass. Um, so it's really good that the number one most famous band in the genre is like 50-50 split completely with female and males. Um, Slow Dive, you've got Rachel Goswell. Um, I think her best performances are on like Catch the Breeze when she's harmonizing with Neil Halstead. Again, another very lucky man. Um, I think that's she takes the lead in Sing, the song Sing from Souvlaki. Um, she doesn't take the lead that much actually on that album. Um, but the way she harmonizes with Neil is perfect, and it is that whole Kevin and Belinda thing, albeit with a much more ambient, reverb delay heavy sound. Um, but yeah, I mean, obviously Mickey Bereni and Emma Anderson deserve a lot of credit because they were actually leading the line. You know, they were two front women, uh, the female equivalent of Ride, basically. Um, two um, two front women who sang and played guitar and song writ. Um, and then you've got two blokes in the rhythm section. So you know, Lush were a revelation because that was actually like the actual the foreground of that band was actually all female. Um, so that was a real sort of progressive thing. Um, you know, much like the Bangles and Elastica, that kind of thing, where it's like rock front woman, and the men are playing the rhythm. Um, but who else? I mean, you need to look at the. I mean, Tony Halliday from Curve, real powerful front woman, I would say. Um, yeah, just a real great presence with her like long black hair. Um, had that kind of gothic look about her because like she was so dark in her complexion. Um, complexion, I meant. Yeah, another great front woman, Tony Halliday, and then Debbie Smith, a black woman in the shoegaze band. So that was majorly progressive, especially for that early '90s period. Um, yeah, I mean, it's not even that many sort of black women in shoegaze bands now in 2000 in the 2020s. Um, the biggest black, you know, Afro British Afro, you know, however you want to determine it. I mean, I don't like, you know, talking about race or anything because we should all be the same. Really, should all be just one race. But you know, um, Whitelands are the band on Sonic Cathedral who represent that. Um, you know, the whole A.R. Kane lineage and the Velt lineage. But yeah, in terms of black women, you know, Debbie Smith obviously being a touring musician with Curve. I mean, that's a huge moment playing at Glastonbury. Um, you know, she's in the music videos of like Fait Accompli, um, where she's doing the whole sort of glide guitar with the Jazz Master or Jaguar. So yeah, another really important guitarist, and then she went on to play with Echo Belly. You know, making Top of the Pops appearances with Echo Belly alongside Sonia Madden in the Britpop era. So yeah, I mean, she was successful and she was a big figure in the whole guitar scene in England. Um, and then you got Sarah Peacock of Sea Feel. You know, I think there are a lot of women in shoegaze that are kind of sidelines. Everyone thinks about Belinda and Tony Halliday and Rachel Goswell, Elizabeth Fraser, Mickey Burini, and Emma Anderson. But you know, you need to think about the other ones like Sarah Peacock from Seafield. You know, she plays this guitar with this upside down neck. I'm not quite sure if it's like a left hander thing, and she's like, you know, I don't know whether that's just a design quirk or whether like she actually plays it upside down because maybe she's left handed or something. But anyway, that's really cool, and she's got the whole like, blue sparkle as well on the actual guitar body. So that's very much like Belinda Butcher because she had like a sparkly Mustang, and albeit it was pink. But yeah, Seafield Seafield's Sarah Peacock's got a blue one, which I suppose makes sense because their big album Kike is blue. It's like the blue Loveless. Um, so yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, another great talent, Sarah Peacock, alongside Mark Clifford in Seafield. and Louise Treehey from Swallow on the 4AD label. Her and Chris Mason, I think it is. Um, I think she's got a stunning voice, really sweet voice, and they were very Cocteau Twins esque. Um, you've got the Woman in Secret Shine. Um, you got Muriel Barham of Pale Saints. She started with Lush to begin with as a vocalist. I'm not quite sure what happened actually. It was something I should have asked Mickey in the interview. I'm not sure why she departed Lush actually, and then they got. So I think that was it going to be three singers or something to begin with? I'm not sure, but yeah. Then she went to Pale Saints in Ribbons era and did a fantastic job. Really like her vocals on is it Feather Frame? It's a really good vocal performance. There's a Mazzy Star cover, Blue Flower, where she does a great vocal on that. Kinky Love, the Nancy Sinatra cover. But yeah, I mean, she does a lot of great things. Great voice. Um, that obviously she sang on the. She didn't really harmonize with Ian Masters that much, but she kind of did her own tracks, and then Ian did his own tracks, that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, and then you got the Americans. You got Beth Thompson from Medicine. The Pink, listen to the Pink, Never Click. Great harmonising there with Brad. You got Shauna Comedy from the Swirlies. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Or Shauna, I don't know. I don't know how you pronounce it. Shauna Comedy or Commody. Um, there are two or three women in the Swirlies, but the Shauna was the original. You've got Paula Kelly from Drop 19s. Really liked her performance in Hard Lights. Was it Policeman Getting Lost? Is that the one that she sings on? And she does the whole like Kick the Tragedy. That's her voice in the middle. The bit where it's just acoustic guitar strumming. And the price was high. The price was high. She sings lead on that on Hard Light. So that's great. Yeah, there's just so many women to mention here. You've got Erna Libowitz, Erna Libovich from Ecstasy of Teresa. So a bit of Czech representation here. Yeah, great voice again. Yeah, something so quirky, isn't there, about shoegaze singers, both male and female. I think there's different ways, isn't there, to blend your voice with the guitar, and what separates a normal vocalist from a shoegaze vocalist is probably the way shoegaze vocalists are like. They're just trying to sort of find the frequencies that clash with the guitar, just to kind of have that kind of harmony with the guitar. It's all about being at one with the electric guitar. Um, so yeah, you get a lot of quirky voices because none of them are like powerhouse singers that's going to belt things out. It's more about texture and blend really. So I think that's there's more focus on tone, timbre, than there is on like power and like presence of delivery. So I think that's why you get so many unique tones, because I think that is the tone and texture is everything to do with shoegaze, whether that's guitars, drums, guitar, drums, vocals, or any other instrument. Since it's all about being slightly unique and just really honing in on certain quirky tones. Um, but yeah, I mean, so I like to hear about who's your favorite. I mean, there's so many more I can mention here, but yeah, we could be here all night. So yeah, let us know in the comments down below what your favorite female, not well, not just vocalist, but all positions, guitarist, bassist, drummer. Um, yeah, tell us your favorite female members of shoegaze bands. Um, I would really like to hear it, and definitely something worth celebrating. I mean, since I run a shoegaze channel, I felt it was my position to shine a light upon this, even though it's so obvious. It's so obvious how important women are to the genre, and it's just one of the great highlights of the genre. That kind of, it's just not. It takes away that whole dick fest. Um, it takes away the the too much testosterone. It's great to hear it from another viewpoint. It's great to hear it. It's great to just take that machoism away at times, and just revel in the feeling um, of sound. Um, so yeah, let us know who your favorite female members are. Um, you got Anne Marie Duff from Miniatures. You got Tyne Louise Quarterman from Rumskib, Flying Colours. You got oh, what's her name? Is it Melissa or something? Can't remember now. But yeah, I mean, look at a Slow Crush. She's really good. Sorry if the names aren't quite coming to me at the moment, but yeah, Alex Gayring of Ring of Death Star on the bass, of course. Um, West Coast, the Swedish band, they had a female vocalist. That 2019 album they did was really good, by the way. Self-titled album, check that out, by West Coast, Swedish band. Rev, they've got a female guitarist and bassist, was it as well? Possibly. You got yeah, it's just so many. So many. I mean, there's Spotlight Kid, um, Heelys. Just yeah, I'm happy to celebrate this brilliant genre. It's really good how inclusive it is, how the female and male voices come together just to create that romantic feel. So yeah, let us know who your favorite female shoegazers are down below. See you again, guys. Bye.